Chill pills. I didn't even write a lot about this because of just I don't know, the seriousness of it. I told you specifically that it felt like that was the one that you had the most to say.
Yeah.
So what was writing like? I would have guessed that would have been the hardest, but I guess not. Maybe the easiest.
It was the hardest to write, I think, lyrically.
Where?
Daisy was also kind of hard.
Yeah.
They were all. Sunshine's the only one that, like, I wrote that. I went to get sushi on my lunch break at work, and on my walk back, I wrote it and texted it to Danny. He's like, "Looks good." but yeah, Chill Pills. I started in October, and I think I finished it like in January. Like, I wasn't like working every day on it, but it was really hard to nail down those lyrics. I think, partially because like it's not the most like flowery like subject matter. Like it was I was probably a bit scared to really figure out what I was going for with it. Cause yeah, like it always had that, like, I think you're dying mentality, and it's like about like being so like anxious about what we're all doing here, what this has all been about. Yeah. And I that was always a driving force. But anytime I sat down at the piano and started asking myself those questions, I would just get kind of sidetracked and just like want to be like, you baby, and just like kind of like, just I was too scared, I think, to be honest about it. And then it's also hard to make it all rhyme and stuff too. But yeah, so that was the the writing process for it. It was definitely the hardest one to write, but I guess it came together pretty easily, like when we recorded it.
How was it exploring that like idea? Was it like what sparked it? What did you have first?
I guess like it just started, just like from it's pretty literal, like just like panic attack kind of vibes in the chorus.
Genre.
and yeah, so and then just like I guess having felt that, then just sort of looking at how that relates to the overall. By that time, I sort of was understanding what I Miss Summer was supposed to be, and could relate that sense of panic in a moment to a more universal panic that's sort of always following me around, I guess. And that's why it feels that way, where it seems like that's where I'm saying the most, because I think the other ones are all very memory focused, and sort of they can be I guess like negative or like kind of sad at times, but I think Chill Pill, but they're always reflective, and we're past that point. Whereas Chill Pills was very present and very I forget what I was saying now, but it's very just like in that moment, this is what I'm feeling, which I think is why it has that idea that like I've got a lot to say, I've got a lot on my mind.
So was like what was the first part of the song that you wrote, if you don't mind me asking?
I was listening to Biking by Frank Ocean, and it has this really nice, like, it opens with like the Jay-Z verse and stuff, and then and it's like super like lo-fi and you can't hear anything. And then this like really shimmery like acoustic guitar comes in, and Frank's voice, which is just like amazing. And I remembered that part just being like, I was listening to that song for that part exclusively. And there are other parts too, but in it that are great. But yeah, that acoustic guitar part, I remember I sort of laid down like a terrible electronic drums beat, and then was just playing this like acoustic loop over and over, which is pretty, at this point, buried pretty deep in the like mix of the chorus. What's that?
Sorry.
But yeah, that was the first thing was the chorus chords, and then just sort of like, I Think You're Dying was like that was there, and then I just kind of like spent a lot of time figuring out what that meant.
Cool.
But yeah.
You guys want to talk about? I didn't write anything about the music just because of how deep. Just because I don't want to say deep, just how like it was the perfect way to end the project. You guys started it well. Yeah. You guys ended it well. The part that I remember the most, and the part that kind of hit me, was how you guys ended it. I guess that was probably Danny's fucking shit.
Yeah, Brandon and I were recording the acoustic guitar and the vocals for Chill Pills. Yeah. And I had Brandon set up and mic'd in my living room, and then I was in my bedroom where my computer was set up, and I was just sort of like I don't know, making his headphone mix, turning some knobs and stuff. And he was just playing the chorus on acoustic and singing it. And it just sort of reminded me that although we've taken all these songs and made them so huge, well, we think they're huge. We tried our best. They're very densely produced. There's a lot going on, constantly grabbing for your attention. At the heart of it all are these beautiful, honest songs that Brandon's written, just him and his piano or just him and his guitar. And I think that ending sort of gives that a chance to shine through. It's just sort of to remember what it's all about, and that these are, truly just beautiful songs.
Thanks. I guess it kind of suggests that like you might have missed something, right? If it's just acoustic at the end and you're rocking out, and not paying attention to the lyrics, it's maybe just like a nice hint, just like check it out again. Get those streams up.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
Down if you try it. I know your mouth pounds and your heart's dry. And you've been keeping busy straightening that little tongue tied.